everybody. Morning. Good morning. I'm Neil Jameson. I'm the lead organiser with London Citizens. We'd like other landowners to see, to think about the land trust and putting land into this trust. We want to be part of that land trust so we can oversee what goes on, who gets the houses, all of that. Battle has yet to be fought. But we made substantial progress because we're doing this event today. They knew we were going to do something. So they met with us on Tuesday. They agreed much of what we wanted.
Sometimes he doesn't give you what you ask, he gives you what you need. We need affordable housing in London, and that's what we're going to get. That's what we're going to get.
Action, power, justice. I think that three very, very beautiful words for us to use. And so one option for putting some pressure on the Mayor is for the Green Group to put the idea of more community land trusts into our budget demands. I don't know how many of you know, but every year the two Green Party members sell their votes to the Mayor so that he can pass his budget, and we've got more and more expensive.
We are committed to this scheme going on site in 2009 at the latest. We're grateful to colleagues in Tower Hamlets, the council there, who have actually come forward and worked with the Mayor on this and been very willing to try it out in Bow. Good location for a scheme like this. It's a good site. We will be looking to get the process of getting the people who will build the homes selected during the current year. Before the end of this year, we will be looking to have a full planning application going in early next year. The wheels are turning on this now, and as I say, it's been very important to get Tower Hamlets on board. It's their land, they're putting it in, and together, with a lot of support and also pressure from you, I think we can use this scheme to show that it does give a real opportunity to give communities ownership of land, ownership of housing, and that's a way to make sure that we can keep communities together without the homes being sold off and again, you know, turning more into being used for private let for people not necessarily who want to make a steady, they want to keep a steady and stable community there. So I think we have to thank you for constantly keeping us on our toes. It's not always comfortable, but you do it very well. And you know, we will be keeping in close touch with Paul and with everybody else. They'll be knocking on our doors, I'm sure, if we're not keeping up to the mark with the timetable we've promised you. And again, congratulations on getting housing on the front page of London's paper. It's not often there. We need to have it there more often, so well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
Can you just say a little bit about the role that you see us playing in terms of getting the first pilot off the ground? Because we certainly want to be involved in that.
No, well, I think two things there. Two or three things. One, we have to keep talking to you and keeping you informed about progress, and you need to keep acting as pressure on us. Two, we need to start beginning to plan the structure of the trust, and I think we've talked to you about this before. You had the people from David Rogers from CDS working with you on this, and we can arrange a structure whereby the trust has a number of community stakeholder organisations that are full members of the trust. And there is no reason, it seems to me, I mean, we'll need to obviously look at legal structures and whatever, why London Citizens shouldn't be an important member of the trust.
Will it work?
I think it will. You can see local people, you can see how people are committed to making it work. I think when ideas have got force behind them, have got public support from local communities, that makes a huge difference. So I'm very confident that this scheme will work and we can see it extended. The second thing which we probably need to think about as well is ways in which we can work with your organisation right across London in a more strategic way to make sure that we are spreading the advantages of this model, which we hope will be shown, encouraging other public landowners to bring forward land for similar projects and the like. You've got elections coming up next year and in following years. and you need to keep pressure on, as you've done in the past, to make sure that candidates who are running in those elections are saying that they're committed to doing more of these schemes, because there's no doubt that the fact you did all that work in the run-up to 2004 and got some very clear commitments from Ken Livingstone, who was standing as mayor. You know, frankly, Ken wants to demonstrate in the clearest way that he sticks to what he said, and other candidates should do the same. So you need to keep the pressure up on everybody who's standing for election. After the Games, over the 8, 9, 10 years afterwards, there's going to be an awful lot of building, 6,000 new homes immediately around the park. And the mayor's said that he's absolutely committed to 50% of that being affordable, 70% for low rent, 30% for intermediate. And in our discussions that we've had with London citizens already, I've said, and you know, we will do this, that we will look at the Community Land Trust option as part of the intermediate housing that goes on those Olympic sites after the Games. We will look at it all the harder, hopefully, as the Bow scheme goes forward and we show that it works, because I think it is a very considerable opportunity, and we have a great advantage in this case that all the land is owned by the London Development Agency. It's effectively under the Mayor's control. We still have the issues around planning permission, which is the other thing we always have to sort out, but there's every chance that we can deliver on those Olympic sites after the Games. I think that people have always, quite rightly, when they've been angry about issues and wanted to draw attention to issues like the need for more affordable homes, the fact that people can't get housing, have come out in numbers, have occupied places, have done that sort of thing, and if people didn't do that, progress would not be made. So as I've said already, I think you should be congratulated for what you've done today.
Yeah.